Monica with Looking for Group. Today I'm here with Shane Gordon, the president of esports at Farmingdale State College. How are you doing today, Shane?
I'm doing great. How about you, Monica?
I'm doing pretty well. Thanks so much for asking. And thanks for taking your time to be here today to talk about Farmingdale esports.
Of course.
So I'm just going to start off. How's the season going right now?
This season's going great for our organization. Our Super Smash Bros. Team has just won HV GamerCon, which is a big tournament on the East Coast run by the ECAC and sponsored by Monster Energy, and we just won that in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Division. Our League of Legends team just won the Riot sanctioned Play Versus tournament in the East Coast Conference. So we're growing rapidly and winning in a lot of games right now. Our Rocket League team is first place in their division, and our Valorant team is top 2 in their division, the ECC. So it's going very well for us so far.
Sure sounds that way. Congratulations on all those wins there, Shane.
Thank you.
And it sounds like there must have been a lot of training and coaching that went into providing these wins. So can you tell me how the program at Farmingdale got started and your position a little as well?
Of course. Our program began in 2018, a very small group, probably I would say 10 to 12 people. And it really took off in around spring 2019 when our arena was fully built. Right now, we are off campus due to COVID, unfortunately, but we are still operating as a club off campus. We have approximately 4 to 5 coaches, one coach per team at least. We have 5 or 6 staff members that work in scheduling and all sorts of aspects of the club. As the president, I like to have my hand in a little bit of everything. I like to check in on my players that are playing individually. I like to check on the teams as a whole when they're practicing. I also do a lot of the managerial stuff in terms of helping my team schedule when they're a little bit confused on what to do and the proper way to handle it, and communicating with the conferences. On a lower end note, I'm also a part of the League of Legends team here at Farmingdale, so I'm the captain of that team. So in terms of the League of Legends team, I do all our drafts. So I do like a lot of the pre work in terms of a team. I do a lot of the research, the team we're playing against, and the champions our team likes to play. Hours and hours of work. So it's a lot that goes into it, but the payoff is huge when your team is winning and our club is growing.
Yeah, absolutely. And it sounds like you wear a bunch of different hats there, and as a player as well. What's your preferred role and character?
I'm an 80 carry main. 80
Okay.
carries in 2020, not too good, but my preferred character is Lucian and Ezreal. But mostly this season, it's mostly Caitlyn and Ashe that I've been playing because that's the meta.
Yeah, Ash is pretty nasty this season for sure. I'm
Yes.
a league lover myself. Diana mid lane, but stuck in silver elo over here. um, but Shane, tell me a little bit more about the titles you offered. You mentioned Smash, you mentioned League. What else you got at Farmingdale?
Well, at Farmingdale right now, we have teams competing in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Rocket League, League of Legends, Overwatch, Valorant, FIFA. We
Okay.
had teams in the past playing Fortnite, Call of Duty, and and Madden, but because of COVID, we lost a few members that weren't able to compete because of scheduling conflicts. We're looking in the next semester to add a Smite team and a Call of Duty team for sure. So we are constantly growing and getting new members. Even during COVID, we're getting more and more members that are asking to start new teams. So that's something we're looking forward to in the next semester.
That's excellent. And with COVID, with everybody playing from home, I know you don't get an opportunity to highlight your facility, but if you would like to take a moment here to tell us what the facility has in it, because I'm sure soon enough you will be utilizing it again soon, and the students watching now definitely want to know what you got.
Yes, of course. We have a 1,000 square foot space at our campus. It has about 12 PCs, all HP desktops with 27-inch monitors, HP Omen keyboards and mouses. We have 6 console stations loaded with 2 PS4s, 2 Xboxes, 2 Switches, and we have a plethora of TVs along the walls and even outside the arena. We have TVs where a lot of our Smash players like to hang out and practice. So it's a pretty large place to not only come and practice and game competitively, but also casually hang out and meet new people and just create friendships.
Yeah, thanks for mentioning that casual component there, Shane. I'm always really curious about how colleges handle their casual and competitive spheres of players because they're very different, but also super similar. So, what are some initiatives that Farmingdale puts in place for their esports program to both combine the casual and competitive elements and also keep them separate and doing their own things?
That's mostly up to our e-board, which is the staff that is the student-run staff, for us to decide how to handle that. But the way that we have approached it is that we encourage any and all people interested in gaming at all to join our club. Regardless of skill or rank, we appreciate all of our members. We have a very close family here on the esports club in Farmingdale, and we'd love for that family to continue growing. Something that I'm interested in that is not just gaming, I also have a hand in a lot of our like committees that are outside of the competitive gaming aspect. We have recruitment, we have event planning, and we have like a social media group, right? So a lot of it isn't just about the gaming aspect, but also helping the members grow as individuals and learn skills along the way that'll help us become more of a community, and hopefully teach skills that will help them be more of a success in the future. We offer a lot of programs in like terms of graphical design. Even some members are interested in like clothing and merchandise design, and they work solely on that. And there's a lot of aspects to the club that you don't have to be a competitive gamer to be interested in the gaming club and the whole esports club as a whole.
Yeah, it sounds like there's options. If you want to compete, you can play the game. But if you want to try something else, because, we're setting students up for careers at the end of the day here. Some of them want to maybe go on and play pro. Some of them maybe want to work on casting or social media for an esports club. So it sounds awesome that you're setting those students up for that sort of success.
Yeah, it is really amazing to see a lot of members grow. A lot of our alumni have even graduated and moved on to jobs in the esports space. We have our previous president who started our club is now running the ECC, part of the ECC conference. So it's really good to see people grow as individuals. Obviously, we also have a Twitch stream when we have people casting, alumni's casting and members casting as well, and creating graphics for that Twitch stream. So it's really cool to see everyone, even just casual members, having a hand in the esports club.
Yeah, absolutely. It does sound like a really big community where everybody from alumni to current students are participating. Now, I'm going to switch gears a little bit here, Shane. We got a lot of prospective students watching and listening to these interviews, thinking about joining collegiate esports programs, going about that college search, which, as you know, can be a very stressful and overwhelming time. So, what kind of advice or what kinds of input can you provide someone who might be listening to this, making that decision now, as they navigate applying to either Farmingdale's program specifically or generally their college search overall, or both, whatever you want to say?
My piece of advice would be, don't get overwhelmed. Take a deep breath. Take your time. There is no rush. When it comes to Farmingdale, I've met a lot of students that are transfers or come in fresh and are very nervous because they're not sure. They want to get done. They want to finish college and they want to run through it as fast as possible. And my one piece of advice is, take your time. There is no rush. Life is not a race. It's a marathon. So don't stress yourself out too much about you know, deciding about what you're going to do with the rest of your life right off the bat. Just go into a school that offers things that you're looking for. And if that means that you guys are interested in esports, please feel free to check out Farmingdale, as we do have a great esports organization and we have a family that is growing every day, and we'd love to have more members. But if you're not interested in esports, obviously, there's plenty of other options out there. Even in Farmingdale, we have plenty of other clubs. So just take your time and don't rush is my biggest tip.
Yeah, and as a president of this organization, what kind of expectations do club leaders or organizational leaders have of their student body who are competing? What are the hourly commitments like, and academic commitments? What are the things that you're really looking for?
Of course, in terms of academic commitments, our players need to keep a 2.5 GPA or above. If you drop below that 2.5 GPA, we suspend you temporarily until that GPA is raised above an acceptable amount. In terms of hours, most of our teams practice twice a week, probably for about 4 to 5 hours in that week. So it is a commitment to join a team. We don't expect new members who are afraid and not sure if they can handle that to join right away. But if we do, when you do join, we are very transparent about being part of the team and making sure you're at practices on time. We work around everyone's schedule to make a proper timesheet so that people know when they're available. But I'd say about I'd say about 8 to 10 hours a week to practice with the team, and that's about it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable. It sounds like a part time job or traditional athletics for sure.
Yeah.
But Shane, is there anything else about Farmingdale's program that you'd like to mention in this interview that maybe we didn't get a chance to hit on?
I would like to say that our club is one of the largest growing clubs on our campus. We started off about 20 members, even less, and are now grown to over 120 members. We've recently received Student Organization of the Year in 2020, and we continue to grow even during this pandemic when other clubs aren't operating. We've also had multiple members receive academic scholarships for having a top 1% in GPA on campus. So we are a very driven organization with a lot of ambition. And if anyone is interested in joining the club, feel free to reach us at esportsfarmingdale@gmail.com. And yeah, that's it.
Well, Shane, congratulations on all the success this year with your organization and good luck in the future. And once again, thanks for your time.
Thank you so much.